Hello all, very good morning. In today's class, we're going to discuss the topic quality assurance. So what do you mean by quality assurance? So here if you see the name itself, it is saying that the care which is provided by the hospital or nurse or the doctor is a certified care. So we are giving a proper quality care here. So if you come to the introductory part, if you read this sentence, it is saying the expense of quality is an interactive process between the customer and care provider. So it is what? An interactive process between the customer as well as care provider. We are assuring them a proper quality. So here the main important factor is customer satisfaction. What is the main important factor here? It is the customer satisfaction. Whenever you are providing any kind of service to them, any kind of care which is given by you to the patient or to the customer, here it should be according to the standard. So here it is what? It is an expense of quality. It is what? It is an interactive process between the customer and the provider. Quality assurance usually focuses on material, good work, services that are provided effectively or not. Where it is focusing? It is mainly focusing on the type of material that you are providing during your care and the type of work that you are doing during your care and the services that are being provided by the staff in the hospital or anywhere in the setting. And actually any lack in service provided causes what? Decrease in quality. What is this quality? You go to a market, for example, you want to buy a dozen of apples there. So will you search for good ones or will you search for any apples that were damaged? Automatically we'll try to find out what is the good one there. So if it was a quality assured shop, simply we will go there, we will check, we will take without checking and we will bring it. Why? Because the shop is mainly, it was qualified and they provide only quality products. So you trust them. What do? You trust them. Whenever you trust them, you go there, you get the items that you want and you bring it back to your home without any problem. But whenever you go to an unknown place where the quality is not assured, even though they are giving a good quality product to you, still you have a benefit of doubt in your mind. You have a what? Benefit of doubt in your mind, and you want to check it whether the product which is given to you or whether the care which is given to you is appropriate or not. That's what we give, what? Quality assurance. This quality assurance is nothing but we are certifying the hospital or we are certifying the particular nurses to give particular care to the patients. So here we'll see what is a quality. Quality means nothing but it is degree to which health services for individuals and population increase the likelihood of desired health outcomes and are consistent with the current professional knowledge. For example, here if you see nowadays, some people who have money, whether they go to NABH hospital or corporate hospital or whether they come to a normal hospital. So here people are mainly identifying, people are mainly searching for the rating of the hospital in the Google, or they are reading some kind of reviews. By seeing the reviews and by seeing the certificates that were given to the hospital, they are mainly coming to the particular hospital and getting treatment. Means why they are mainly choosing those bigger hospitals but not the other hospitals? Means because they want what? Quality care. They want what? Quality care. Here in these corporate hospitals or in these private hospitals, they are providing quality care and the health outcomes which are coming out there, means the treatment success rate over there has been increased and the professional knowledge that they are using in providing care to the patients is also at the topmost level. So this is what? This is nothing but quality. The materials they provide, the staff that they provide, the doctors that they provide, the care that they give is always at the topmost level, not at the downmost level. That's what people are always interested to visit, what? Corporate hospitals. So if you see, this quality assurance, this was given by Joint Commission on Accreditation of Healthcare Organization. Joint Commission on Accreditation of what? Healthcare Organization, and it was established in the year 2002. Then what is assurance? Assurance means nothing but it is a statement or indication that inspires what? Confidence. So here you have so many hospitals around you. So we have NABH accredited hospitals or NABL hospitals. These are national accredited hospitals. Means nothing but the quality which is provided over there is a high class. It is a top class. Whenever a hospital is having NABH or NABL means they are maintaining standards according to these organizations. They are maintaining standard according to these organizations means when a hospital is said to be NABH hospital, only the healthcare professionals that are being worked there are certified healthcare workers, and these NABH certificate, if your hospital wants to get it, you have to follow certain types of rules and regulations, and care which is being provided in the hospital is given according to the rules that were formulated by this NABH. So here the certificate is giving what? Assurance that if you go to this hospital is working according to the rules of national accredited hospitals. Then what is quality assurance? So if you see, quality assurance is an ongoing, systematic and comprehensive evaluation of healthcare services and impact of those services on the healthcare services. What is this? What is this quality assurance? This quality assurance will depend upon the patient rating, patient review. Whenever you give proper care, they will give you proper certification, proper feedback will be coming, proper advertisement is given outside, automatically your hospital standards will increase. So this definition is according to the Cozier, and according to Neatwork, quality assurance, it is defined as all activities undertaken to predate and prevent the poor quality. So here the activities that were taken to prevent the poor quality, that means to give only the quality services but not the poor quality services. This is what quality assurance means as. So what is this nursing? I think everybody are familiar with this definition. What is the definition of nursing? Means here nursing, the unique function of a nurse to assist the individual who is sick or well in performance of those activities contributing to health or its recovery to a peaceful death that he would perform unaided if he had necessary strength, will or knowledge, and to do this in such a way as to help him to gain independence as rapidly as possible. And this was given by Virginia Henderson. So here, according to this definition, we are giving or we are assisting the individual who is sick or even well, and we are mainly helping them to perform their activities, what activities, either to get recovered, either to go for death, peaceful death, or to gain their strength as early as possible they can. So while we are trying to do that, we should do these things in what? In a proper manner, in a quality manner. That's what quality assurance is meant to be in nursing. What are the objectives of quality assurance? Means here mainly to ensure the delivery of client care, to demonstrate the effects of healthcare providers to provide what? Good results, and to formulate the plan of care, to evaluate the achievement of nursing care, to support the delivery of nursing care with administrative and managerial services. So these are the things that were included. These are the objectives that were included in the what? Quality assurance in nursing. And also we have to explain the quality assurance models as prerequisite quality nursing care, to state the code of ethics and professional conduct for nurses in India, and to appreciate importance of practicing standard safety measures, to plan to conduct patient teaching sessions, and to identify appropriate management technique that were used for managerial resources in given situation. So these are all what? These are all some of the objectives that were there in the quality assurance in nursing. Coming to the purpose. So here, what is the purpose of quality assurance in nursing? Means it is mainly required to introduce the code of ethics, professional conduct, and also to prepare the staff nurse for implementation of quality assurance model in nursing, and also to provide best care to the patients by maintaining what? The standards. So these are all what? These are all the purposes in quality assurance. Coming to the principles. So first principle is customer focus. What is this customer focus? Means the care that is being provided, to the patient is always mainly patient oriented. It focuses on patient care with standard and recent medical knowledge. And next point is leadership. What is this leadership? Means it helps to inoculate quality of leadership in the staff. What is this leadership in staff? Means nothing but here everybody, they supposed to take decision properly and accordingly. You should act according to the situation. That's what mainly the leadership quality it has to be present in every staff nurse. And next one is involvement of people. What is this involvement of people means? You should not do things on your own. When it is necessary, wherever it is necessary, you should try to involve maximum number of staff so that the nursing care that is being provided to the patient is met according to the standards. That's what the involvement of people. If whenever you are customer focused and whenever you are having leadership qualities, automatically you will involve all the people and the care that is given to the patients will be also retrieved. And next one is process approach. What is this process approach means? There should be a systematic and planned approach to provide quality care. What is this systematic and planned approach means? Here directly you cannot go to the patient, directly you cannot go to them, and directly you cannot give treatment as you like. So there is a process. You should follow the process, and whenever you follow the process, the care that is being given to the patient, it will be in systematic and orderly manner. It will be according to the plan, and the patient is well satisfied. And nextly, fifth one is factual approach in decision making. So there should be fact or appropriate reason in taking certain decision for quality assurance of patient. What is this factual approach means? Whenever you are trying to give proper care to the patient, whenever you are trying to give care to the patient, while you are giving care to the patient, it should be appropriate according to his situation. Whether the patient is really in need of that particular care or not, whether that patient is really in need of that particular medicine or not. So whether you have to go for it or not to go for it, you have to choose what is best for the patient, and you have to avoid what is highly risk for the patient. So this is factual approach to decision making. Whenever you are taking the decision making, it should be evidence based. It should be what? Evidence based. Now we'll see the approaches to quality assurance in nursing. So first one is methods for measuring performance. So if you see the methods that are being used for the measuring of performance here, whenever you are providing a care to the patient, the care that is being given to the patient by the nurse is always within the framework. So this framework, it is between the physician and other multi-speciality of healthcare personnel. How it will be means? So here, whenever you are providing care, the nursing care, it will be given by the physiotherapist, it will be given by the doctor, it will be given by the other health team member. So it is always in a framework. It is always in a framework. If you read this as nursing care is delivered within a framework of independent relationship within the physicians and multiplicity of other healthcare personnel. So it is always within what? The framework between the physicians and other health workers and between the nurse. So here we will measure the quality of nursing care. Most commonly used measures, if you see here, the first one is measuring the actual performance. So how we will measure means, it is what? It is an ongoing repetitive process. So here the activity is measured accordingly, time being less. So it is better to qualify the purpose of measurement and measure the performance of on a continuous basis. So measuring the actual performance means, so here as I am discussing, it is what? An ongoing process. You will go to the patient, you will ask them daily whether the sister has given you the treatment or not, whether the sister is taking care of you properly or not, whether she is talking to you properly or not, whether the medications are being given according to the time being or not. We will check everything. So this is what? Measuring the actual performance. At the same time, the sister has to perform the task that were initiated or given by the physician and other multiplicity of healthcare providers. Next one is comparing the results of performance with the standards and objectives and identifying the strengths and weakness and areas for correction. What is this? The point, if you see here, you have to always compare your objectives. You have to always check your methods that you were following accordingly. You have to see your performance, whether the performance is being met to the standard or not. If it is not being met, you have to make the necessary changes. And here the managers, they assume that the things are under control if performance is contrary to standards and objectives and action is necessary. So if the manager thinks something is going wrong here, the standards are not being maintained, or the there are any kind of areas that need to be corrected, automatically you people will be collected and the quality assurance can be maintained. And the fourth one is acting to reinforce strengths or success and taking the corrective action as necessary. What is this corrective action as necessary means here? Positive aspects that are being there need to be identified, and the sisters who are giving positive care, the sisters who are performing, they should be given encouragement and motivation, so that the nursing members, other nursing members who are involved, they will also will be get encouraged and they will also perform according to their level. So you have to reinforce the strengths of the nurses. So what is means, whenever they are being provided care, you have to give appraisal to them. You have to give what? Appraisal. You have to encourage them, you have to motivate them by giving the reward. So by taking all the positive things that are there in the care that is being provided by the sisters, if there is any kind of negative thing, it can be corrected. If it is positive thing, it has to be rewarded or it has to be identified, so that the care that is being provided is somewhat uplifted. So how to develop the quality assurance means, first of all, you should be foster to the commitment of quality. You should conduct a preliminary review of quality related activities. What is this preliminary review means? Every day you have to conduct the review on the quality aspect of the hospital, and you should develop a purposive and vision for quality assurance effort. Next one, you should determine the level and scope of initial quality assurance activities, and you should assign responsibility for quality assurance. And the other points that are there are allocate resources for what? Quality assurance means, if you want to provide quality care, you should have proper resources and develop a written quality assurance plan. And next one is critical management system, and next one is disseminate quality assurance experience, and you have to manage the change. These are all what? These are all development of quality assurance. So with this, I would like to end this session here. In next class, we are going to see the approaches for quality assurance. What are the general approaches and what are the specific approaches? These are the only two quality approaches that are there in the quality assurance, and we are going to discuss them in the next class. So please try to check the other class also. If you have any queries, please drop them in the comment box. If I am not clear, if I am not audible, please let me know. I'll try to correct it by next class. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.